Today's devotion comes from Luke chapter 2, verses 10 and 11. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy, which will be for all people. For today in the city of David there has been born for you a Savior, who is Christ the Lord." Do you remember how excited you were about Christmas as you were growing up? Well, I do. I'm thinking of one Christmas in particular. My parents had to hide the presents so that we wouldn't find them before Christmas. Well, that was a challenge for me, just to see if I could find any presents. We lived in an old farmhouse that had been added on to, and the older part of the house had a basement with rock walls and a dirt floor. There were no lights in that part of the basement, so we called it the dungeon. Well, this particular year, I went looking for presents in the dungeon, and what to my wondering eyes should appear in the dim light from the doorway was a bright red wagon. I was so excited I had to show my sister. I got her, and we headed toward the entrance to the dungeon. Then she said, "Oh, no, I can't go in that dungeon." I hadn't told her what it was that I found in the dungeon. I wanted it to be a surprise. But she said, "You don't know what else might live in that dungeon. I'm not going in there." I said, "Oh, you have to see it to believe it." So I took her by the hand and went into the dungeon. There it was, the shiny red wagon. We talked of all the things we could do with the wagon, how it would change our lives. So much excitement, so much anticipation. Are you excited about God sending His Son, His only Son, to come to earth to be our Savior? We should be. It is an amazing gift that will change your life.